Hello!
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stitcher's Hollow.
Your cozy corner to create and belong.
I'm Neil.
And I'm Alex.
And we're so happy you're here.
Thanks for joining us.
We have been on a roll. We have been recording, and we've been talking to people in the comments, and we've been doing the Olympics, and we're just going.
We've been stitching and FaceTiming and doing all the fun things. So we're so glad you're here to hear about it all.
Yes. And we would like to thank Pam and Steph for giving us a shout out on Just Keep Stitching. And welcome to all of the new people.
Yes, thanks so much for giving us a try and coming along with us. We're very enthusiastic and very passionate, which I think is what Pam called us. So we're so glad you're here, and please just join in on the unhingedness of us. That's fun.
Yes, the unhinged enthusiasm.
Yes. Perfect. So yeah, we've been, a huge shout out to Katie of the Naptime Stitcher, because we are loving the Stitch the Summer Olympics. Hashtag Stitch the Summer Olympics. We have kept up with it every day. We have stitched. We haven't stitched our today's pieces, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, we've just had such a great time. It's been so fun crafting Instagram posts, seeing what everyone's stitching. The prompts have been great.
I just feel like I'm a part of something big. Like looking at everybody's stitches, and like the day that we did the row, like stitch something that has a row or a border, and like everyone's post, like you could really tell they were working on like rows and borders, and it was just, I don't know, it just felt so whole. I don't know, it just felt large, like I was really a part of something that's happening.
Yeah, it's been so fun to see everyone's interpretation of the prompts and all the fun projects, and just watching the Olympics in general. I think this is the most I've ever watched the Olympics, like as an adult, just like straight watched it, and it's just been a lot of fun.
Yes, I love the Olympics. I've watched primetime every single night, and which is, I was gonna say troubling because I'm working at night right now. So I have it like on my laptop. I mean, it's also on a bunch of screens where I work, but I can't hear the audio, so I leave it up on my laptop while I'm editing. But it's okay. I mean, I work for NBC, so everybody is watching the Olympics during the day as well and getting no work done. So
yeah, it works. So
yeah,
so we figured we would feature our first heat of projects, because we're sporty.
Yay, sports!
Yay! So we're gonna go through the first 10 days of our projects and show y'all where we're at. And so the first day was the opening ceremony, where we were to have a new start or stitch on something you started in 2024. What you got, Neil?
So I have Oakhorn Oak Leaves and Acorns by Elizabeth Needlework Designs, and I started this in June. So I finished the squirrels, and I finished some cobblestone and some rows on my door during the opening ceremonies, which was like 4 hours long. We it was a long night. Alex and I watched them together. We FaceTimed and watched the opening ceremonies together. So
yeah, it was a great kickoff to the event, the Stitchy event. So for me, I worked on my birthday start from this year back in February, and it is 4 Seasons by Modern Folk Embroidery. I did this whole like inside border to this part, and then some down here, and this little baby motif right here. I also fought with Pattern Keeper for probably 2 hours of the 4 hours. Because I had this as a paper pattern, and it's back from 2018, and it was just really hard to read. There wasn't page breaks on there to help me. It's monochromatic too, and I've done a color conversion with all color and cotton. So it's just been really hard for me to read. So I was like, you know what? Oh, also I'm obsessed with Pattern Keeper now. So
Casual.
casual. So I decided that I was like tired of looking at the paper stuff, and I downloaded the PDF, but because it was 2018, he didn't have a Pattern Keeper version. Yada yada yada. But I got it to work after fighting with it for a long time. So I'm very happy now, but it was dire straits for a little while.
Yes.
So if anyone needs help getting this specific pattern into Pattern Keeper, I can help you out. So, but I'm loving it, and yeah. So, okay, day 2 was the Parade of Nations, and we were to stitch something patriotic for any country of your choice.
And I chose Palestine, and I started the pattern Sunbird by Tetris with Tam. And so I worked on this 2 days so far, and on this specific day, day 2, I did this bottom motif, which is gorgeous. And
So
then the other day, the Olympic Rings day, I did the bird. And I don't know if you can tell, it's hard to see, but the bird, its neck has the flag of Palestine in
yeah,
it. If you can tell. So I love this little guy, and I just have the top motif left. So if I don't finish him during the Olympics, I'll definitely finish him maybe this month. I mean, I could finish him this month, just like kind of one sitting stitching session. To get that last motif in. So I love it.
it looks so good, and you had a fabric change on that from our last video, and it was perfect.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I am very happy with this fabric. It looks so good on it. This is
Yeah,
Wild Mint by Atomic Ranch, and it really just, yeah, it really complements the colors and the pattern really well.
it does. It does. Okay, so for mine, I chose USA, and I had a new start with it too. I'm stitching the Sampler of the Month series by Cottage Garden. Nope, Country Cottage Needleworks. So I started July because it's all 4th of July themed. I didn't get to any of that part, but I did get it started. So I already have January and March stitched, and so I would love to get this series stitched. So glad I had this as a start. So there was that. And then the next one was day 3 was Summer Olympics. Stitch something related to the summer.
Yes, and I started Midnight Marigolds by Diana Waters, handmade. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much.
It's
Um, I
gorgeous.
I chose this for Summer Olympics because it's bright and colorful, and then also marigolds are flowers, and flowers bloom in the summer. I'm also doing this for the fancy floral swap, and I feel like I'm allowed to say that because I am doing it. The person who I got is the organizer, so she's already seen it. So she can see it again. So yeah, I started this, and the middle is just so pretty.
It is. It's
It's
like a
gonna
sunset or a sunrise.
Right. Yeah, it does really feel like that. And I stitched on this another day too. I kind of doubled up on some of these patterns, but you'll see this is a round, like it's a fully round pattern. So you can kind of see it coming together. But yeah, I love it, and I have to finish it this month, I believe. So we'll be seeing exponential progress on this one.
Good word. SAT word.
Ooh, yes.
And so for mine, I stayed with my samplers of the month, but I went with August. So it was another new start, and it's very beachy, which to me is just quintessential summer because I live in the mountains, so I only go to the beach really in the summer. So I did make a pretty big change. This sandcastle, I changed the color because it's supposed to be the brown that's up here in the vines, but it just wasn't sandy enough for me. So I made it into this gold, and I'm really happy that I did because it's so cute.
The color change was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has like it comes out walls of the sandcastle come out here, and there's seagulls on top of it. It's great. So it's also August, so now I can stitch on it more this month.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay, so day 4 was Olympic rings. So we were to stitch with a floss or on a fabric in a color from the Olympic rings: blue, yellow, black, green, and red.
And I chose to work on my sunbird again that day because it was blue-ish, greenish fabric, and there was blue, black, and green floss in that. So that is what I worked on.
That was great. For me, I chose Deadly Aquarium because of the blue fabric. Just take a moment. Oh, it blows out the color.
Just let it sink in. Yeah. The beauty, the grace. It's Miss United States.
Thank you. I could not come up with the rest of that. So I'm on exhibit 9, and that is the barracuda and a big hammerhead shark that goes right here and has a little school of fish around him. And yeah, I didn't quite get, all the way through, but it worked out really nice because this is a break week from the stitch along. So I've got an extra week to get it stitched. So I'll probably stitch on it a little bit after I've hit my goals on my Olympics. But yeah, we have 4 more exhibits left, and I absolutely have loved this every single stitch. I've loved it. It's been
It could
wonderful.
definitely win a pageant.
It could. I if I can get it stitched in time, I'm going to enter it in my county fair. Which is the end of September. So I think I have a pretty good chance of finishing it and entering it.
That's amazing. I see people enter all sorts of stuff into their fairs, and I just don't think I have anything that's good enough to enter into a fair.
Yes, you
Um,
do.
that's very kind of you to say.
But you have to have something that you've kept, and you've given a lot of your stuff away.
I know I have. I can't think of anything that would look good enough to put into a county fair. But I feel like definitely I'm starting to work on some stuff that I could.
Oh yeah, next year.
Yeah. Next year will be my fair year.
That's right. Day 5 was swimming, so we were to stitch something with water.
Yes, and so I chose to start my Loch Ness mythical quirky creature,
Quirky Quaker.
quirky Quaker mythical creature. There we go. And so I've got the border done. I worked on this 2 days as well. Oh, and it's Darling and Whimsy Designs. And I've got Classic Colorworks floss, the bejeweled flavor, the bejeweled color. The flavor of floss is bejeweled.
Love
and, yeah, it's so cute. And of course, the best needle minder there ever was. Life finds a way. Jeff Goldblum. which I think is Rebel Stitcher designs. So, anyways, yeah, it's super cute. I love
So
it.
cute. So cute. So cute. For me, I went with Cabin in the Woods by Bent Creek. Oh, this is so wrinkly, but it's okay. I stitched this waterfall. I had like half of it in the outline done. But yeah, I got all the water in, and it looks so good.
It looks great.
I really have had a good time with it. So yeah, there's that.
I was trying to think of water puns and I couldn't think of any.
Ah, dang.
I'm not a pun person. So but it was beautiful.
I know there's not really much to say about it. It was a waterfall, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
So for day 6 was cycling. So we were to stitch something that contains something round.
And I stitched on my Midnight Marigolds because the pattern is round.
That's right. That's right. Oh, dang it. I forgot again. Mine was a new start for Stitch for Pride. It's the month of May. And it is designed by Dee's 20 Stitches. And each month has a different LGBTQ artist that it's like highlighting. And I will put her name down below, but I don't want to say it wrong. But I love it. It's so fun. I'm using a thread gatherer silk called Tide Pools. And it's been really fun to watch the color changes. I changed the fabric. I had a whiter fabric, but this is actually the same fabric from the cabin. And because it was back to back, I was like, oh, I think this fabric would look better. So I made the change, and I'm really happy I did.
It looks awesome.
It's very pretty. And just the thread, I got this at StitchCon this year just because I liked it on the wall. So I'm happy that I'm already using it for something.
Yeah, it looks great.
So yeah, that was
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The next day was marathon, day 7, right? Yeah, day 7. So we are to stitch on one of our oldest whips.
And it's not hard to be my oldest whip. This one is from 2022. And this is HL's Moth by Kathy Barrick. And the fabric is 40 count Verdal from Fortnite Fabrics. It's beautiful.
I die every time you bring that fabric out. It is so beautiful.
It is beautiful. And I did this bottom part of the moth, and I've done a little bit of miscounting. So it'll be a very asymmetrical moth, which is fine.
Who's gonna know?
No one's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
No one's gonna know. Oh, it's so cute.
It's so pretty. So pretty. For me, my oldest whip is Mighty Acorn. And it is by Blackbird Designs. I already had the border done. So here it is all together. And I worked on this, there we go. The little leaf and some other like berries, I think is what those will eventually be. I didn't get super far on this because I realized I don't have all my threads. I had made thread drops for them, which is funny. So it looked like I had them all, and then I flipped to the thread drop, and I didn't have it. So, and the next threads that I needed were like too far away to count, and because this is 40 count linen. I can't remember the name, but it's Picture This Plus. So I was like, I am not counting and messing that up. So I got in what I could, and then I ordered the thread. So that should be in soon, and this is like the perfect season to start stitching on this again. So I will definitely pull it back out soon.
Love it.
Yeah. And then, okay, day 8 is was beach volleyball, where we were to stitch something with more than one person.
This is one of my favorite prompts because I took it very literally. This piece I adopted from D20 Stitches, and so they did this bottom part and like the start of the start of the outline of the unicorn, and then I did the rest of this little I did like this top bit, and it's really fun. It's tiny. We believe that it is on 40 count linen and it is over 1. So it is just itty bitty.
It's incredible.
And
Incredible.
another aspect of it is that Dee and I do our stitches opposite of each other. So his stitches are, have like this laying on the top, and mine have this side laying on the top. And my tattoos look wonderful.
They do.
This is Dan, the otter. He's so cute. Sorry. Got distracted by my own body. I don't remember what I was saying.
The stitches. The stitches are different.
The stitches are different, and I decided to do them the way that they did them. So I am doing them opposite of what I normally do. So that's hard. The fact that it's like over 1 is hard, and I wanted to stitch so much more on it, but I didn't have a light at the time, so I was not able to. But I'm excited to work on that because the new Pride Progress unicorn is amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. I will be stitching that as well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gorgeous. So
yeah,
love that.
And you have a light now, so
I know
you can go for it.
Oh, I can't bring it over, but it's over there.
Light. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's like you're looking at behind the set.
I know, yeah. Behind the scenes exclusive.
So that was a really fun interpretation of it. I went a different way. I went with the Cross Stitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery, which is a pretty old project of mine. I bit off a lot because I am doing a color conversion for everything about this. I'm changing a lot about this. I'm changing all the clothes. I'm changing skin colors. I'm adding another guy in there. Like, it is totally a big project, and I've been intimidated by it, so I'm glad it came up and like made me start on a person. So there is the first lady, and it's a 1950s Cinderella.
Yes.
Yes. That's what Neil called her when he saw it. Yes. Which is so true. So yeah, I'm just kind of going for it, and I'm glad it made me start on the people. So
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so that was day 8. Day 9 was rowing. So stitch something with a row of something or with a border.
And I worked on my Loch Ness monster and finished the border.
That's right. And I worked on my In the Library by Mojo Stitches.
Cute.
Which has a row and a border. Well, it has 3 rows, bookshelves.
Double the point.
So this has been really fun. A little backstory on this whip. For StitchCon, our second StitchCon 2023, I did one of the mystery boxes with Susan from Keepsakes, and she picked the pattern, the floss, the fabric, and it was a total surprise to me what it was. And she picked Sulky Floss, which I'd never stitched with before, so it's been really fun to stitch with that. But the color conversion wasn't like exact to the pattern because I think it was Cottage Garden Threads that is in it originally. So I've just been kind of picking and choosing which colors I want to use so that it looks a little bit more like I like it. So it's been fun to kind of figure out. Like that lamp is supposed to be this like maroon color, but I was like, no, I want a gold lamp.
I love the gold lamp.
So I changed it to the gold, and I'm kind of making the books how I want them to look, and so it's been fun kind of experimenting with no plan, just kind of figuring out what I want it to be as I go with it. And I really enjoy Sulky, so I have a couple other projects with it now, so that's been fun.
I'd love to hear other people's opinions on Sulky as well. I have not had the best time with it. Mine curls.
That's right. I forgot.
And it also gets really like pullable at the end, like not disintegrating. Like by the time I get to the end of it, it's like ready to be like, it's like easily could be like pulled apart. It's like very thin and like I don't know how to describe it, but and I don't know if it's just that one roll because I'm only using it on one project, so it could just be that specific roll of Sulky. But I'm just interested to hear in other people's opinions because you really love it. So
yeah, I haven't had the issues. I can see what you're saying with it being at the end. I feel like I can't squeeze it out as long as I can with DMC because it gets really like fluffy and frayed.
Yes.
At the end. So I definitely see that, but I've not had it twist up on me. And you've shown me, and it is really wild how it's been bunched up. So
yeah,
I don't
curly
know.
cues, curly fries. Just
they do look like curly fries.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Oh my gosh.
Damn, now I want curly fries. That was yum.
Man. Dang it. Oh goodness.
Sorry, I interrupted our broadcast.
It was worth it. It's okay. Okay, so that's day 9. Then today is day 10, which we haven't stitched yet, but we will after we finish filming. So what will you be working on? It is the Olympic Village, where we are to stitch something with a house or building.
Yes, I will be stitching. I'll be starting my Baba Yaga on this beautiful fabric. Oh, and it's sparkly. It's the most magical of times. I'm very excited. It's the one that I am the saddest about losing. So, because I had the most progress on it, I was almost finished. So I'm excited to restart it on this really pretty fabric that Alex gave me.
Yeah, when we were repicking fabrics, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a ton of opalescent. I'm going to send you some. You can make everything sparkle.
Yes. Love an opal. Love it.
Love it. Love it. And for me, I'm going Christmassy. I am going to work on Dancer. Oh, I just dropped something. Dancer by Barbara Anna Designs, because there's a bunch of little houses and buildings up on the antlers. You can see I've gotten 2 of them started over here previously. So I'm excited to get back to this. And do a little bit of snowy stuff in very hot August. Maybe it'll help cool me off. So yeah, that is what we've been stitching on, and we'll continue stitching through the end of Stitch Olympics. So that concludes Heat 1.
Heat 1! Yeah! World record!
That's right.
We've seriously been loving the Olympics.
Yeah, it's been so fun. So thank you, Katie, so much. The prompts have been my favorite part, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the prompts.
yeah, it just helps to like be able to fit your project to it, and there's a lot of leeway. You can make it what you want, so it's
Yeah.
not as constraining as like Stitch. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it feels very creative.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one should worry. I put all of my projects back in their bags just now, all in their bags, and they're going to go into my whip box right now.
Yes. Thank you all so much for your outpouring of love and support during the incident.
Yes, I have really. People have been so sweet in the comments, and so sweet to me in general. Which, I mean, I guess we could talk about Stitchy kindness now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, little segue. Um, yes, I would like to thank Caitlin at Stitch Read Repeat, and she sent me a gift card. Yes, the little heart. She sent me a gift card. Come on, come on.
I got it. I got it.
You got it. I bet we just look so ridiculous.
There
Yay! Caitlin sent me a gift card to 123 Stitch, which was so kind of her to help replenish my stash. And I've already used it, and I can't wait to show everyone, especially Caitlin, what I was able to get when it comes in this week. So next video we'll have a big haul section, but I would say thank you to Caitlin, and then also thank you to Taylor. Taylor, their handle, I don't know what it is. It's like Tamo numbers.
We'll have it below.
Yeah, we'll put it below. But Taylor saw our FlossTube, and I was talking about missing a floss, and 123 Stitch was out of it, and Taylor had it, so I got it in the mail. Taylor sent it to me in the mail. That was so kind, and it had the cutest little note, and it was signed by Taylor and the cats, which was adorable. And so thank you so much, Taylor. That was very, very kind. And then also our friend Melissa at Sheba Designs, she sent me nothing stitching related, but she so I also Needle didn't break it, but I broke my television playing fetch with a broken mug handle. That Needle also broke the mug. And I was on FaceTime with Alex, and we were playing fetch with the broken mug handle, and I threw it at my television. And it happened, and it was so stupid.
And this was before the incident was discovered. So this
Yes,
was like,
this was before the incident. Yeah.
yeah.
So I've been without my television for like a month, and which is fine. I think I'm just not going to get another one right now. But so Melissa sent me some play toys for Needle from Amazon, and with the note, I thought you needed some more fetch appropriate toys. The shade.
Oh, it's so good though.
It's so good. And so they're like two little like it's kind of like slingshot gun things, and then one throws a ball and one throws a disc, and I'm very excited. I'll see if I can get a video of them playing with them. I'll include it in the video, or if not, maybe the next video. But they both, Milo, my dog, and Needle love them, so it's thank you so much, Melissa. It was super, super kind of you as well. And last but not least, I have to thank Alex, because Alex sent me a huge, huge bag of fabric. I've put most of it up by now, but and I didn't pull it out. But thank you so much, Alex, for sending me so much stuff.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, did that work doing this? Well, I guess I did that.
Yeah.
You're so welcome. It helped thin out my stash too. So
For new things.
For new things, exactly. Exactly.
What new things do you have, Alex?
So it's pretty light this week. But next video we will have a lot of stash enhancements. I think that's the words that the Sunshine Stitchers use. Or maybe it's investments. Either way, enhance, invest, all the things. My first one is from Melissa, Shiva Designs. It is the Triceratops bag. And I absolutely love it. Tula pink. And I also got a matching thread bed with it. And look at that cute little cat sticker she put in there.
Cute.
So fun. My favorite dinosaur. This was her second Jurassic release. And I had to have the Triceratops. So, my favorite dinosaur. So excited.
It's so cute.
There's that. And I don't know what project I'm going to put in it, but it's going to have to be something that I see often because it's just so cute. The next one is kind of like a crafty project. Not really a purchase. It was a purchase because I got the ruler boxes. Or I got a ruler box from StitchCon this year. And my Smalls Exchange gift came wrapped in this beautiful cross-stitch paper. And I picked it because of the paper, and I knew I wanted to do something with the paper. Well, I lined my ruler box with it. And I'm in love. Can you not? Those colors.
It's beautiful. It is an amazing feat of craftery.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I Mod Podged it. Look how glossy it is. I Mod Podged it, cut it. It was intimidating, but I did it. Neil was on FaceTime with me. We FaceTime a lot if you haven't caught on. But yeah, it went really well. And I have a little bit of the paper left. And I made bookmarks out of the clippings. So I sent one to Neil with the fabric. But then I have another, and I've already put it up, but I have another pretty good size. So I'm going to try and make some more like Ort trays with it. That are like little hexagons. So,
you could also make coasters.
Coasters would be fun too. Yeah. So thank you to, I think it's Apocalyptic Stitcher is her name, for the smalls, but also the wrapping paper. And I think she told me she got it on Etsy. So there's probably we can probably find it on Etsy. But yeah, highly recommend if anyone else got these ruler boxes from StitchCon.
It makes me want to get wrapping paper and Mod Podge everything.
I know, it turned out so good. I was afraid it wasn't, I don't know, I was just afraid of doing it. But it worked.
Yeah, it turned out amazing.
It was great. So those are my 2 stash enhancements. But I have more on the way.
Hell yeah. I have lots of stash enhancements. The first one I got because Linguistic Stitches, Lisa, is doing a Animal Weirdos Sal for her birthday this month. And I'm going to be doing this like super weirdo squirrel. And I'm so excited about it. And I get all of my items to start him this week. But I got this bag. And I'm so happy that I got it.
It's perfect for a weird animal Sal.
Yes, absolutely. It's got this weird dragon, and Alex and I love a dragon. And so it's got, and then it's got like a deer or a stag, I guess, or I don't know, an elk. It's got antlers. And it's got a unicorn.
Perfect.
So it'd be perfect for a little project. And then I've got, and that one is from Nancy PK Designs on Etsy. And then from MLD Threads with a Z on Etsy, I have this cute little yellow bag. Not for any project in particular, just for, I like to do little projects. So I got a little project bag. And then on the inside, I got Alex and I these amazing needle minder dragons, and they're so beautiful. They're by the Stitching Gnome on Etsy. So here's my dragon. Oh, it's gorgeous.
I'm just speechless. They're beautiful.
They're so beautiful. Yeah. So I'm not gonna use mine to stitch. I'm gonna wear it on my lanyard at work.
Love it. Well, and I'm going to put mine on my Lowry stand so the dragon can protect the Lowry, which sounds very fantastical. And he has a job. He has to protect the Lowry.
Exactly. And it also came with this cute little free needle minder.
Oh,
Which
it
is
looks like
precious.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules, the
I
OG.
love it. It's so funny because it's so tiny, and like the other needle minder is so large. And then let's see. The next thing I purchased this pattern. And I'm very excited about it. It physically came in the mail, which is why I'm like showing it. I'm doing it for my friend Erin, the Coffee Crow, as I call it, by the Artsy Housewife. I love it so much. I saw like a bunch of patterns on Etsy, and they all reminded me of my friend Erin. So I just asked her. I was like, "Which one of these do you want first?"
Yeah, because you're going to get all of them at one
You're
point.
gonna get all of them. So she chose that one to get first, and I wanted her to choose it also, so it didn't, so I could still post about it and talk about it without her seeing it on, or like spoiling the surprise. Like at least now she knows. And then I originally got this fabric for that pattern, and it just isn't what I expected. It's still a lovely piece of fabric, and I'm going to use it for a lot of Halloween stuff. But it's much darker than I anticipated, even though it's the called for fabric.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Bayou by Atomic Ranch Fabrics, and I got it from, I just ordered it on Etsy from Susie Q X Stitch Shop. Um, it's 18 count Ada, and I love it. I just don't love it for that specific pattern. So I've got different fabric coming for that, but I'm excited to put like a bat or like a rat or a cat or a spider on this fabric.
Yeah,
So
it it's a little dark and it doesn't pull the pink and purple like the model stitch did.
right. So I've got another really beautiful. I've got a lot of fabric coming this week actually for several upcoming projects. Yay, 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 yay. That's all my haul. So
Nice, 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 nice. Well, and that's all I've got really. Plans moving forward, we're going to finish up Stitch Olympics. We'll have our Heat 2 projects next time. And lots of haul. There may be a stitch along planned.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for all the love. We love being part of this community. And we're just so happy that you came to the Hollow.
Yeah. Comment below. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please go follow. Go follow us. It's at Stitchers Hollow. And then our personal accounts, I'm at Neil and Needle.
And I'm at Little House Stitches with some underscores in there. But it'll be below, so you can find us. And be sure to subscribe here as well if you enjoy the chaos of us.
Yeah, and share the enthusiasm or
Yes.
the unhingedness.
Yes, please. Please, please.
Yeah, so thanks so much for watching.
Yes. Everyone have a great week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.